You don't want to wake up my mother. She's been sleeping.
This little piggy went tomorrow. Boo! I just love that game, particularly with crying little babies.
What is going on, guys? This is Haunt Central, and today we're going to be looking at the Spirit Halloween 2020 lineup and what we have so far. So we're gonna get right into it. So right here we have, as from 2010, we have Uncle Charlie. Now this is a Spirit Halloween classic that many of you were asking to come back, including me, because I personally have never seen Uncle Charlie. I started going to Spirit in 2012 when I was in 3rd grade and when I was around 7 or 8 years old. And this guy's from 2010, so I would have been in 1st grade at that time. So this guy I've never seen, and he's going to be super cool to see in person, and I just cannot wait. So the same goes for the classic 2011 flesh-eating zombie. Now, at first when this one was released, I screwed it up with the one, if you guys remember, that I found in the garbage years ago, but that was the Twilight Twitcher. But this one is also from 2011. If you look back, it is in the Wasteland 2011. In 2011, as I said in the last video, I did not go to Spirit till 2012, so I have not seen this prop either as well as Uncle Charlie. So this one and Uncle Charlie are going to be completely new to me and new for me to see in person anyways. And of course they've enhanced the technology a bit, and they now have LED eyes such as when they didn't years ago, I'm guessing. But this guy, I am really interested to see how he's going to go into the themes this year. And just above all, I think it's a really good idea bringing back these two props, and I cannot wait to see them in stores. So let's get into the actual new lineup. To start here, we have Mommy's Favorite, and when this one first came out, I was pretty enthusiastic about this. I was like, this one's pretty cool, but then after some opinions and some just watching the videos, I do realize that she is not as great as I originally thought she is. Not only does she have the same motion as other props we've seen in the past and other props that we're getting this year, but also she's just very generic, not really scary, doesn't like the creepiness of the, like I said in the previous video, the creepiness of her shushing is pretty cool, but unfortunately she does not look the best, and really doesn't look too scary or creepy. I originally thought of getting her and putting her next to Abandoned Annie in my haunt this year, but really I wouldn't think that she would fit very well into the haunt, and she really just, above all, is pretty generic and probably will not be getting her this year. So let me know what you think of this one, but I was a fan, but now not so much after watching the videos over and over and just seeing the truth that she's pretty generic. But I would like to hear your opinions as well, so comment below. Next 2020 animatronic from the lineup is the Butcher. Now, I posted on Instagram about this guy, and some people disagreed with me and some people agreed with me, but personally I do not think this one is the best prop. Really, I think it's a really weird idea. It's boring, and even, I don't say this often, but I even think it's kind of pretty gross to have a pig as a person. I've never been a big fan of Pigman, so therefore, as you can imagine, I'm not really a fan of this animatronic. I just think it's bizarre, and I'm not too impressed by it. And I saw that in the leaks that we have him right at the front of the store, but right when you walk in at the island, at Reaper's Island. But really, I'm not overly impressed by him, and I think the motion could be a lot better, and the prop itself could be a lot better. I saw that some others of you agree with me, others of you don't, but really, the prop's motion and the prop itself, the looks are pretty gross, and the prop itself is just bizarre. And the motion we've seen in a lot of other props, such as the last one I just reviewed when I said that the motion is pretty generic and the motion is pretty standard. It has the same motion pretty much as Towering Clown and a lot of others that have been made in the past. Is it a reskin? No, it is not, but I am still not too impressed by this one. Unlike the Butcher, for the Nightcrawler, I am a huge fan of. I think it's definitely not a reskin, and not only is it a pretty good jump scare, but it definitely is something that we've never seen before. The only problem I do have with it is the price. I think $200 is a little much. I would say that this prop deserves around the $159, $189 range, but $200, I think it's $209. I think that's a little much for the size of this prop. Now, do we know the exact size other than reading on the website? No. My thoughts might change on, even my thoughts could change on the Butcher. My thoughts could change on any prop once I see it in person, in store. But by the way, guys, I sent in a resume or an application for Spirit Halloween, so I will most likely, as long as I get the job, be working there this year. So expect some maybe behind the scenes videos. But this guy I'm a huge fan of and cannot wait to see him. I know what you guys are thinking. Another clown. Really? I agree on that standpoint, but on the prop standpoint, I think this is a pretty cool idea, and it reminds me of the Hugs the Clown idea, which I proudly own and is one of my favorite props of all time, and he just fits really well into my any haunt theme that I do, really. But I know a lot of you thinking that we are getting a lot of clowns and that we're going to get more clowns and that they're not going to fit into the themes like they did last year. But this one I do think is a pretty cool idea with the whole peekaboo thing of hiding the face and the eyes and then revealing what is behind there. A lot of you, including me, thought that this was Wacky Mole Clown from 2013 that got brought back, and they may have redid the audio, but that was proven to be untrue once this guy was released. But this guy is pretty cool. I am a fan of him. Not sure if I'll be picking him up this year, but this guy, overall, he is pretty cool. I mean, it is a clown we've never really seen before, like what it does and the motion. But really, when it comes down to it, he is another clown, and we are getting a lot of clowns. But it would have been cool to see a clown theme, but maybe we'll get that in some future years. But this guy overall is really cool. I like the teeth, and of course the eyes. I really like how they are twirling like that. Is super cool, and the outfit is a little bit new also, and the hair is pretty generic. But the outfit itself is pretty new, and the face overall is pretty new as well. So this guy, I'm excited. I like the hat also, may I add, that I noticed by looking at the video I was narrating here. But I am excited to see this guy in stores and may pick him up towards the end of the year, like on the half off sale. But overall, I think he is a pretty cool idea, and he will fit in well with all the other clowns that we are getting for this year. Lastly, guys, we have the Sewer Varmint. Varmint. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. It has a T on the end, but it might be silent, like Home Depot. But anyways, this one I'm unfortunately not a fan of either. It reminds me of Cerberus. It's kind of a reskin of Cerberus. It does have 2 heads instead of 3, but I just think it's a really bizarre prop and just something that definitely won't really fit into this year's themes along with the clowns. But I like the fogging aspect, but the prop itself is pretty weird, and I have a feeling will get kind of irritating after a while, especially in stores after hearing it a lot. But I know a lot of people are a fan of this, so I respect that. But overall, I'm not a fan, but it is a cool and new idea. It reminds me of the jumping rodent from 2013. But overall, not a fan. I realized that I forgot one. Lily. I'm pretty sure Lily and the Maestro. I'm pretty sure it's called. Sorry if I got the name wrong. I realized that that'll be in a future video of more props. But anyways, I just want to end this video, guys. I know I won't be able to control you by saying this, but I just want everybody to be careful what they are posting. Yes, the themes were leaked, but please be careful what you're posting. I am not posting them, any photos or videos on them, because I will just wait until the stores open when Spirit is okay with everybody seeing that. I do not want them to be disrespected or anything. Not that it's disrespectful, but I do not want them to get upset over a lot of, I heard they are. I do not want them to get upset over me releasing leaked photos of the themes. Just, I would save it as a surprise. It isn't anymore, but for those that don't know them yet, I would just save them as a surprise, and just be careful what you're posting. I'm not trying to be controlling, but then again, Spirit does have the right to report you. So I'm just going to end this video with saying, please be careful what you post on social media. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will keep everyone posted of whether or not I get the job at my local Spirit Halloween. But thank you for watching another 2020 Halloween video. I hope you are doing well and have a great day wherever you are in the world. And keep haunting for me, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next Halloween 2020 video. Happy hauntings.
I told you to stay away!